Hello, I'm Sigsolo. Welcome to my channel. Today is Tiny Tuesday, tryout number 38, and today I have a special razor. As so many times before, I have the Mergress, or the Mergress, the Bull Goose Mergress, made the XL. The Mergress XL is the one with the big hornet or wasp body, you know, stainless steel. 125 grams, and if you wonder how big is this, well, that's how big it is. It is almost exactly the same length as the Progress with the long handle, the one called Mergress 510 or 510. This one here is 125 grams, and the long one here is 101 gram. So this is heavy. This is very heavy. In it, oh, you see, you have there some of a triangle there, then you have a very little mark there. You need to make sure you have them on both sides when you load it. And Gilbert, or Gilbert, how do you say it? Gilbert, my new Australian brother, asked me in the last video, Sig, can you please show us the inside of the razor? And this is what it looks on the inside. See, you have the leather channels, and like the mule rocker, you don't have any holes down here. Then you have the top. This is a two-piece, right? So I have the Israeli Personna crystal blade ready on its second use. So here's how we do it. I have a problem with the camera being so high, so I will place it like that. You take the blade on here, yes, and then you make sure where the notch is, of course. It's on this side. So what I do is I take the razor, find the notch on the razor, and make sure that it's this way here. There you have it. And then all you do is, you know, screw this down. Screw this down, and then you see that the razor is calibrated to start on a 1. I will put it up to 3 for this shave. That's somewhere in the middle. And you see the alignment here is perfect, and a little, I don't know if you see that, a little overhang. The soap for today is a soap that my daughter picked. It's one of the many soaps that I was so lucky to buy from Master Soap Creations Fernando. So I will be using them a lot in the time to come. I have a lot of Sterlings I haven't used on the channel. I have a lot of Master Soap Creations. And this is the one called Spearmint. I took them all 21 Master Soap Creation soaps of mine out, and I asked my daughter, find the one you like the best. And she picked this. It's the one called the Spearmint, the Frosted Spearmint. See? Tallow based, 6 ounces, and it smells just like the wiggly spearmint chewing gum to my nose. And then I can smell there is some menthol in the background. And the soap, I have it here on the sigsolo.wad ball. I'm using the Yaqi Bali with the Silvertip 24mm knot in it. Lovely. Have a wonderful splay. It doesn't have a lot of backbone, just like I like it. And the soap, look at that. I have half of the soap still at the bottom here, so I overloaded. And I only used half a teaspoon. This one here. I don't know if you see. No, it's not half, it's quarter teaspoon. That's the one I used. And I still have half of the soap left at the bottom of the ball. And that's how it is today. So, okay. So, I hope you're all having some good times wherever you are. I hope that the COVID situation in your country is under control. Here in Greenland, it certainly is not. a lot of people infected every day. Tell me, did I overwater? I gave this a lot of water because I thought, well, is it even possible to overwater this soap? To overhydrate? And maybe that's exactly what I managed to do. This looks way too hydrated. So that's how it is. Whatever happens, happens. I haven't used the Progress or the Mergress. I've never used the Mergress actually. I got it a year ago. Or in December 2020, I think. And I haven't used it because it's so nice and looks so gorgeous and I don't want to drop it on the floor and all that. So I've been using the Progress 510 and I love that razor. I really, really do. So here it is, the Mergress XL. Okay, and in case you're wondering, why is it called Mergress? Is it because it's made from a Merkur Progress? Well, you might. To be honest, that's what I thought. But actually, this idea of the Mergress was made by Erik Meyer. He makes these. And the Mer comes from his name. So it's actually, it has nothing to do with the Merkur. And this being as heavy as, what do you call it? The Futur, that's 125 grams too. I find this much more comfortable. The Merkur, to me, and not the Merkur, idiot. The Futur, I'm not comfortable with. I have a oozing sensation on the skin. You know, the sensation you get when you have menthol or a very strong peppermint on your skin. Or in the soap, and then remove it. So, I have two fun facts about this razor. All nice to know. Or trivia, you might call it. The first one was the name. Why Mergress? Because he's called Erik Meyer. And then the thing I already mentioned when I gave you the 12 razors, the 11 razors I couldn't live without, or whatever the tag video was. It's from many months ago. The fact that this razor, that the Progress was launched, and I hope you're sitting down, in 1954. So 3-4 years before the Fat Boy. 6 years, 5 years, 6 years before the Slim. So, and 3 years before the Toggle, I think. So it's a very, 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 if you really want a classic razor, it's not the Fat Boy, and it's not the Slim, it's not the Toggle, it's the Progress you need to get. It came originally with the Bakelite tray down here, and then in '58 they changed that to this, and this razor hasn't changed since then. So it's way older, or older than the Fat Boy, the Toggle, and the Slim. So, and it's still produced today, more than 60 years later. Isn't that amazing? I think it is. Or is it 70 years? No, it's not. Do the math. Okay, so the second pass with the Mergress XL. I will keep it on the setting 3 because that feels about right for me. So if you're like me and you like a long-handled heavy razor, if you like it a little heavy, you get the long-handled 510 I showed you. Or if you like it very heavy, you buy this, the Mergress XL. And just before starting this video, I checked on Bull Gooses. They are the ones that sell it. Bull Goose, not Goose, Bull Goose. They have it. This version here is still available. $132. So, I believe the Progress long one is between $70 and $80. So, a third fun fact, I don't know, I said I only had 2, is that this one here, and the thing inside it is the same mechanism, same spring, the same lock, the same threading and the same length of the threading as the 34C. So if you have this and you want this on your 34C, or you prefer this knot, this is too long, it has to be the short one, you can put this on the 34C. So I don't know if that's a fact you can use. But I've seen that the guy called Opus, he makes his upgress, and you can buy, you know, with brass and copper and stainless steel. And you can actually put that right on your 34C. Never seen it done, so I haven't actually checked it because, well, I'm not one of those guys to taking everything apart to see what's inside it. That's not my style. Okay, so let's have a feel. I have a wonderful oozing sensation, a cooling sensation on my face. It's not overpowering, so it's right up my alley. And this scent is just like the Wiggly's chewing gum. You know, the very, very thin one that you fold, put it in your mouth. I forgot to bring it, but that's actually my second, the chewing gum I eat the second most of. I have another brand I eat more. But after that, that's the one I pick. So, a pickup pass. Oh, that's really, really nice and cold. And I'm not using cold water. I'm using hot water. So, this brush has a wonderful spray. Spray. Pfft, no, look at this. That's wonderful. If that's your thing, it's not overly floppy. So, can easily load from the soap if that's your thing. It's not my thing, so I will use it like this. So, against the growth, and I will try to turn it down just because one time has to be the first one. There's a first time for everything. I put it on 2. I don't know if you see it. I have no idea. I cannot see the screen on the camera. So let's... Now it's on 2. And that's actually too mild. Put it back on 3. You know, when you're wrong, you're wrong. Yeah. Lovely scent. And I have a very cooled face now. Felt like I cut myself there. Maybe I did. A new couple have moved to the apartment upstairs. They have 3 small children. And I don't know, but it sounds like they shower 17 times a day. So, if you hear the tubes, the water going through the tubes during this video, that's them again. So, wait a second. Where did I put my... Oh my god. Just a second. Did you go get coffee? I'm sorry. Somewhat. This was hanging in the living room. So, tell me in the comments, do you have a Progress? Do you have a Mergress? There's the Mergress, the artsy one with the gemstones on it. That's more expensive than the one I have. There is the normal Mergress with the Mercure 500. You know, with the short handle. And then there is the extra large, the XL, the one I have. So, and I think the most expensive of them is 180. That's the one with the gemstones in it. Or is it 200? It's under 200. And then you have that one there at, Jesus. Female hair. Must be my daughter. Certainly not me. So, and then you have the normal one. It's 145. And you have that one, that's 132. I think it's actually the cheapest one, the extra large, for some reason. I might be wrong. But go to Bull Goose shaving. Okay, so that's it. The aftershave for today is blue. It's a fresh blue with a little menthol in it. It's the one called, it's this one actually. It's the one called Ice Blue Aqua Velva. I have it of course in this. Oh yeah. Oh. Lovely, lovely scent. It's a little sporty, I would say. And then for the balm, I will be ending it with this, the AFTA, the gel. And remember to give it a shake and don't use too much, because this goes a long way. Only that much. So, I love the smell of this. I love the feeling. I get that oozing, cooling effect of the skin that I like so much. It makes, you know, feeling the smooth skin makes it so much nicer, because everything is extra sensitive when it's cooled down to your touch. That's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so today we used the Mergress XL. In it we have this blade that you cannot see, the crystal from Israel, the brush was this, the Bali Silvertip from Yaqi. Thank you, Yaqi, for sending that to me. The sigsolo.wad ball. The soap was this, the Master Soap Creations Frosted Spearmint. Aftershave with this was this, the Aqua Velva Ice Blue, and then I finished it all off with the AFTA. And before I stop, I need to show you this, because I actually have a new cream in the house. This one, Nivea Fresh. And I will give this a go, just a little. So while I do that, like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why we do this? Oh, you do? Oh, you don't? It's because we are not obsessed. We are dedicated. Sigsolo out.